Okay, I hope everyone join. Let people join. That is fine. So, anyone have any questions, any thoughts, guys? Anything that you wanted to discuss? No. Okay. So, so far we discussed some basic commands, right? More and less commands and ls command and ls fields, right? And in the ls command there are multiple options. Those also we discussed, right? So now I'm going to deal with links. Okay, what are the links available in the Linux? Okay, and how we create the link files and all. Okay, so there are two link files actually. One is soft link, and one is hard link. Okay, so let it be. So let me tell you like how to create a link, and then I'll show you the difference. It's very important even in the actual work environment. Okay, if you get anything, definitely you should know this. Okay, so here, hard link actually, what is mean by hard link, what is mean by soft link, what is a link actually? Link means, guys, we usually know, right? For example, in the desktop, if you see, zoom is the application here, this is the link, you can see shortcut on the icon, right? And WinACP there is a shortcut. In the same way, for example, you have somewhere a directory you have, and if you want to create a link, for example, in the downloads or in the desktop, for example, let's take some comments here and take this one, just copy this. Okay, and paste a shortcut in the desktop, right click, paste shortcut. Okay, can you see somewhere paste shortcut? Can you see somewhere paste? This is the paste option. I don't see paste shortcut here. So if you do paste shortcut, if you paste it, it will be pasted. That is not I don't want, right? That is not I want actually. Delete it. Okay, so I don't see any paste shortcut option here. Let me go to more options, paste shortcut. Okay, so they're the paste shortcuts. If you see the size of it, okay, so what will be the size for it? What will be the size for it? If you go to properties, and if you see the general, it's very like 4 KB. There is on side, right? So 4 KB on disk. Now if you see here in the documents, what is the size of it? Virtual machines, what is the size of it? You can see 11 gig, 11 GB. 11 GB is more, right? But just 4 KB, it's very less. So shortcut file will not occupy the space. Okay. So those things we call it as soft link actually. That is symbolic link. Symbolic link or soft link or shortcut file. Shortcut file. Okay. So what is meant by hard link in the sense? Hard link we won't be able to create in the Windows like environments, but in the Linux we create it. I'll tell you how to create it. How to create a soft link for how to create a hard link. Okay. So guys, ln source destination, that is actually the one. Ln source and destination. So let's create the soft link. Ln hyphen s source and destination. You can create source and destination or shortcut file or whatever. Okay, let me create it quickly. So I have it. Give ls. Okay, and you can see the files here. Okay, so there are many files. Let's create a for this file, let's create a hard link. Okay, so ln kernel version.txt, and I'm creating a link file, something like test or kernel version link link.txt, for example, just for an example. Okay, just give enter. Now if you see the file is created, the link file is created, and this is the original file, right? This is the link file and this is the original file. Let's give ll, and I can see it here. This is the link file, this is the original file. Okay ma. This, so you can create soft link, sorry, hard link. Okay, so next, create a soft link and then we'll see the differences between those two. Okay, so let's say I'm creating soft link for tester.sh file. Okay, ln hyphen s, test.sh is the source. Okay, a tester dot a test soft link dot sh is the extension that I am keeping. I'm creating the soft link. Okay, give ll now. You can see test soft link is the shortcut file, and this is the original file. There is a link to this one. Okay, so you know the commands now. You know how to create the soft link and hard link. Okay, so what is the differences between these two? It's very important. What is the difference actually, right? So ln source and destination is the command to create the soft link. Sorry, hard link. Ln hyphen s source and destination. Hyphen s is for soft link. Okay, this is the first difference to create the soft link and hard link. Okay, second one is, so we can create only for files, guys. Only for files, not for directories. We can create only for files. Hard link only for files. Soft link would be like only, I mean, we can create for both files and directories. Files and directories. We can create for both. Okay. And one more thing is, we cannot create across partitions. We cannot create across partitions. For example, in one partition, the one file is there. If you want to link it to the other partition, a link file, you cannot link it. Okay, but soft link you can create across partitions. Okay, so we can create across partitions. Okay, so we cannot create across partitions, right? So what is meant by across party, what is meant by partition mean? For example, if you do lsblk to see the all the partitions here, sda is the disk, sda1 is the partition, sda2 is the another partition, and there are two other partition lvm partitions in that partition. Okay, for example, inside this slash or inside this swap, right? Okay, for example, let's take this. If you have any file in this, if you want to link it to the slash boot file system directory or file, you cannot with the hard link we cannot create. But if you have soft link, okay, if you want to create a soft link, any directory or file inside this slash and then any file or directory inside this, if you want to link, yes, you can create using soft link. Okay, and now let's observe the differences here. ls hyphen alrthi. You know, right? This command. A means all, including hidden files. L means link. I mean, you can see the long list. Okay, and R means reverse the output. T means like timestamp. H means human readable format. I means I don't number. Let's give enter. See, it is okay. I don't want to reverse the output. For example, ls hyphen alrhi. Okay, because I want latest bit down, or it's not there. Okay, that is fine. So here you can see this is the hard link, right? These two are like we created hard link, right? This is the hard link, right? If you see the size of the file, sizes are same or no? 23 bytes, 23 bytes, 23 bytes, 23 bytes. And if you see here, the inode number is also same. You can see 68663891, 68663891. I mean, this is actually inode number, right? Inode number same and size also same. Okay, let's make note of these two in the hard link. Okay, inode numbers are same. Fifth one, size also same. Size are also same. Okay, Let's verify for soft link that we created. Okay, so if you see now, um, ls hyphen l, okay, text.sh is the one. If you see size are different or no, shortcut file, right? Shortcut file, the shortcut file will not take much memory at all, right? Will not take memory at all. This is a shortcut file, not original file. So 199 is the actual size of this file. This is the shortcut file. It is just 7 bytes, right? 7 bytes. This is 119 bytes, right? And let's take the INO number. Okay. So if you see the INO number is also different. Different or no? INO number is also different. Okay. So let's make note of these two. So fourth one, INO numbers are different. And fifth one, sizes are also different. Okay. Next thing is, see guys, if you want to delete the source file, okay, if you want to delete the source file, what will happen to the destination file? Okay, so let's say let's take for this one. Okay, so let's take for this soft link. Okay, a hard link. Okay, so if you see here, hard links count is 2. ls hyphen l I explained, right? So hard links count is 2 here. You can see 2 here also because these two are linked actually. Okay, so in both source, I mean soft link and hard link, if you update the data in the source, it will update in the destination, and vice versa actually. So in both link files, if you update the data in the source, it will update in the destination, and vice versa. Okay, it means if you update in the destination, it will also update in the source. Okay, so let's update it. Cat double greater than, okay, text.sh. This is the original file. I'll update in the destination, for example, test softlink.sh. Okay, just give enter. Echo I am here, control D. Okay, to save it. Now if you see, give ls hyphen li here, you can see, this is actually updated, right? 136. Earlier it was different, 119. Now it is 136 bytes. Now still it is 7. But if you see the data, cat space test soft link.sh, the same data, I am here, I am there, I am here, it is added. Cat space test.sh, the same data which is there. In the same way, if you update the data in the the soft link, hard link file, okay, just give enter. Updating data here, control D. Now cat space kernel version link file.sh, it is updated. That is fine. And if you see the original file, okay, kernel version .txt, and this is also updated. Correct. So that is so. Now if you see the sizes also, so if you see the size here, right, this is the 42 and this is also 42. These two are actually independent files, because independent linked files. If you update the data here, it will update in the source. If you update in the source, it will update in the destination. But if you delete the source file, for example, this is the source file, right? This is the link file. Let's delete the source file. What will happen? rn space hyphen rf, and kernel version. Rf is like, if you want to use it rf, you can use it, or else just rm command, that is fine. Okay, kernel version dot txt. Okay, just give enter. Yes, I wanted to delete. So if you see now the file, so the link file got deleted. It is still, we have the data 42 bytes, and there is only one link, right? It means the link, the file itself link, right? So if you see the data now, kernel version.txt, still I'm able to access. Which means what, guys? In the hard link, if you delete the source file, the destination, the link file, to delete the source, the link file will be still valid, still valid, right? Now what about softlink? Softlink actually without original file, without original file we cannot have shortcut file, right? Because this is just the shortcut, right? So let's say, let's delete it. Rm test.sh, I'm deleting it. S, and let's see ll hyphen li, and you can see here it is actually test.sh, it is in red color. You can see this one. If you see like cat space tester soft link or not, if you give also, it won't be visible, no such file or directory, because this is invalid. There is no original file here. Test.sh is not there. Even though it is present, maybe it will be deleted later, but even though it is present, we cannot see the data, we cannot see the file. Let's try to remove it. Okay, test soft link. Okay, enter s. We will be able to remove, that's it. We cannot access the file. Okay, so if you see now, we cannot access the file. There is no file now, right? So what is the thing here? If you delete the source, the link file will not be valid, will not be valid. Okay, ma? So these are the differences which you need to explain to the interviewer. Okay, so ln source and destination is the like command, and ln hyphen s source and destination we can create only for files. We can create for both files and directories. We cannot create across partitions, but we can create across partitions, right? I know numbers are same here, I know numbers are different, size are also same here, size are different here. And if you delete the source, the destination file will be valid. If you delete the source, the link file will not be valid actually. Okay, will be invalid, let's say will be invalid. You can answer this way. Okay, so these are the main differences here. Any questions, anyone, in the soft link or hard link? Repeat once again means like where you stuck. I just discussed everything, right? Okay, fine. So what I'm trying to say here, if you want to link any of the two files, okay, you can use ln command, ln source destination or link file or whatever. Okay. So if you are creating a link file, kernel version, right? So this is the I mean link file which is there, right? This is the original file now, right? And if you want to create for, I mean link file for another file, okay, kernel txt for example, it will create a hard link. Okay, so which means each file will be independent, sharing the data. Okay, if you delete this file will be still valid. If you delete this file also, this file will be still valid, because this is a hard link, right? If you see the data now, if you update the source and destination, or if you update the source, or if you update the destination, any file, if you update this file will be updated. If you update this file also will be updated. That is a link file. In the same way, hard link, soft link also. Okay. But if you see now, this is the main difference. If you delete the source, the link file will be valid in the hard link, because it is a independent. If you see here, if you delete the source, the link file will be invalid, because the shortcut file will not hold any data. Okay, so we can also create for, I mean we can create for both files and directories, the soft link. Hard link we can create only for files. We cannot create across partitions, the hard link. Okay, we can create across partitions, it means different partitions. If you want to link one partition, one file from one partition, another file from another partition, we can link it using soft link, but we cannot do with the hard link. Okay, I know numbers and sizes are same in the hard link, and I know numbers and sizes are different in the soft link. Got it? Okay. If any questions, like once you practice, maybe you'll get to know how to create or not. Then you'll understand. Okay. Cool. So next one is yeah. So if you want to unlink also is a command. Okay, you can give unlink command or rm command also will work. Not only unlink. Okay, so you know this, but just keep it in mind. Unlink is also a command. Now I'll tell you how to set the date and time of a system. Okay. So for example, what is the date now? Date. Monday, July 31st, 11:11 is the time and 14 seconds. IST. IST mean Indian Standard Time. 2023 is the year, right? So IST, Indian Standard Time. You know that, I mean, the time zones, right? Time zones, if you don't know, just go through Google. Time zones. Okay. Okay. Let's say this is the one. Okay. See here, zero means it is UTC time zone. UTC zero. You can see this is zero here, right? This is all zero, right? So this UTC mainly for this Europe countries and then Algeria. All this are follow zero. Okay. Now our India, right? So India it is here plus five and half plus 5:30, right? We follow plus 5:30. It means we are 5.5 hour fast, right? Now, for example, our time is 11:10 right now, right? 11:12 or 11:10, 11:15 for example. Five and a half back means what is the time actually? Five and a half back. Which what is the UTC time now? What is the UTC time now? If you see 5:42, correct? 5:42, 6:42, 7:42, 8:42, 9:42, 10:42, 11:42, right? 11:42 it's not there still. 5.5 hour plus, right? Which means we are 5.5 hour fast, right? If you take here, if you take Australia, this is Australia plus 9.5, which means 5:30, 9:30, 5:30, 5:30, 6:30, 7:30, 8:30, 9:30, right? 4 hours fast for us, right? So what is the time now? 11:10, 12:10, 1:10, 2:10, 3:10, right? 3:10. The afternoon 3:10 will be the time in the Australia. In the Australia, the time is two 3:10 actually, right? So because for 4 hours fast. So this is actually Australia time zone. We our time zone is IST. In Europe, like this is Greenwich time. You can see Greenwich time, mean time. This is GMT. That is what UTC. We can also call it as UTC. Okay. And in the America, we have multiple time zones. Okay. So in the America, we have multiple. Oh, in the America, we have multiple time zones. CST, MST. Okay, Central Standard Time, something like that. We have multiple time zones here also. Okay, so let's write a few which I am aware. There are many things. Okay, IST means what, ma? Indian Standard Time. UTC, okay, Greenwich time, that is what GMT, we can also call it as GMT. Okay, and CST, Central Standard Time, that is what US. Mountain Standard Time, MST. Eastern Standard Time, EST. Okay, so CST, if delay time is running, CDT, they will call it as CDT. Okay, delay time, because they will adjust time 1.5 hour, 2.5 hour, something like that. They adjust the time actually 1.5 hour. For example, if the time is 8 o'clock night, but still they may not observe darkness. Okay, I mean night they can't see. That's the reason they will just adjust the clock actually. That time the MDT, CDT, something like that. Time zones will be like a different delayed time, mountain delayed time, something like that. Eastern delayed time. What is the CST time now? Let's say CST time now. Let's see, 12:45 a.m. Right? 12:45 a.m. Hours time is 11:10. It means 12:45, 11:10. It's 1.5 hour difference. Can you see 1.5 hour difference? Right? And if you take this is a delay time actually. Okay, EDT time now. This is 2.5 hour difference. Okay, 146, 2.5 hour difference. Okay, I mean you can see this is AM actually, not PM. Okay, so that is how you can check it. Any questions? GST. Okay, Gulf Standard Time. Huh? Okay, there are many actually. So mostly these are the times. CET. There is one more CET time zone. That is we call as 2 to 11 shift, right? 2 to 11 shift. So there are many time zones. You can Google it and then you will get more. Okay. So if you want to change any time zone, how to change it? Okay. If you want to set the date and time temporarily, date hyphen s, you can set it. You can just copy the date. Okay, and paste it here. Double quotes close and enter. Date. You can see the date. Now it is 11:17, right? But still is 11:11 because we just changed it. If you want to change it again, okay, so 11:17, right? I'll give 11:17 here. 11:18 I'll give directly. Okay, date, it got changed, right? So if I want to change like time zone actually, right? These are temporary setting time zone, not time actually, but this is not the actual command. But let's change the time zone, then it will change the time also. I mean the time also. I mean this is just to set the time. That's it. Okay. So let's say how to set the time zone means first we need to remove the link file rm slash etc local time slash etc local time is the file that we need to delete. Okay, if you see here ll, this is the actually link file or what, right? This is what link file, right? Can you see, this is a link file, this is the original file, correct? So we need to delete this link file first. So how to delete it? Rm slash etc local time. Okay, enter. Just delete it. Now if you see the date, you can see UTC. Okay, in all the companies, guys, mostly they follow UTC time zone. In all the systems will be in UTC only. If you want to set it to different time zone, you can set it. Okay. By default, all are in UTC. All systems in UTC time zone. Okay. So now if you want to change the time zone, how to change it? We need to create a link file, right? ln hyphen s. The link file would be slash etc local time that we gonna create. What is the original file we need to keep, right? Source would be slash usr share zone info, right? Here we have multiple things. I'm giving double tap because I don't know, right? But I don't know what all the time zones available here, right? For example, I want to assign some time zone here, Australia time zone. Okay, let's say Australia, right? Australia, there are many other countries. I mean there are many other cities actually. Let's take Sydney, right? SYDNEY. Just give enter, we are able to create. Now if you see the date, AEST. AEST mean American Eastern Standard Time. Give me a minute. Sorry, network error. Can you guys hear me now? Sorry, it was network issue. Go on, mate. Go on, mate. Yeah. So I think you can see my screen now. A power cut here, so I logged in with the hotspot. Okay. So date. You can see this is the date now, right? So AEST mean Australian Eastern Standard Time. Okay. You can see July 31st, 1550 and 26. Okay. So this is the time actually. It means 350, 350 afternoon, right? That is how you can change the time zone. For example, if you want to change it again remove the slash etc local time. That is the link file that we created. Okay. Oh, sorry, I wanted to delete. Now if you see the date, if you delete the link file, it will be UTC, back to UTC. Again you can link to some other one, ln-s slash usr share zone info. And here we have multiple. So I want to take Asia. Okay. In Asia, we have Kolkata. That is our time zone, right? Kolkata to slash etc local time. We need to create to local time. Just give date now. You can see 11 12 51. That is what our time now. That is how you can set the date and time. Okay. So yeah. Anyone have any questions? Anything in this, like changing the time zone, setting the time? Any questions? Okay, so that is what I wanted to cover for today. If any questions, anything, come back tomorrow.